Hi. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brenna Green. Today, I'm going to be talking about some things that I don't usually talk about on this channel, but I really want to talk about more on this channel. But I did a video, I think back in April, of the books that I read so far in 2020. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the link down below, so it's easily accessible to you guys. This is going to be number 2. For this episode, I have 8 books to talk about. Let's just get started. The last video I ended off reading Spin the Dawn. I wasn't quite done with it yet, but I finished it a couple days after I edited that video. And this book was so good. Again, it's about this girl named Maya, and she's a tailor. Girls aren't really supposed to be tailors. It's more of a boy thing. But there is this competition that's going on to become the prince's new tailor. So Maya disguises herself as a boy in order to compete in this competition with, I think, 12 other tailors or something like that. So that's why they call it Project Runway meets Mulan. It was a very, very good book. There's a lot of magical elements to it that I didn't expect. I cannot wait for Unravel the Dust to come out. I think it comes out exactly a month from now. And I'm hyped, and I'm going to read it, and I'm going to love it. Absolutely obsessed with everything about this book. 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing. On to the next one. I did read a poetry book called Milk and Honey, which is probably the best poetry book I've ever read in my life. I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars. This is separated into 4 parts. The hurting, the loving, the breaking, the healing. I highlighted a ton of this book, and I took a lot of pictures and stuff too. Beautiful, beautiful words in here. A lot of girls can relate to this. After that, I read Again But Better. I saw this book around so much before I actually decided to pick it up. It is about this girl named Shane, and she is a super duper introvert. She pretty much spent her first college year as a very shy student. She's getting the opportunity to study abroad, and she is pretty much forcing herself to get out more and meet people. I liked it, but I didn't love it. A lot of the parts were cringy to me. A lot of the parts were repetitive, and I didn't really like the trope of the girl really pursuing the boy that hard. I rated it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. The next book pretty much changed my whole life. It's called Eliza and Her Monsters. Wow. If I could rate this book 6 out of 5 stars, I would. It's about this girl named Eliza, and she pretty much is Hannah Montana. She makes comics online. Nobody really knows her true identity. Making comics is where she really can be herself, and that's her comfort. All of a sudden, this guy named Wallace transfers over to her high school. She finds out that he is a big fan of her comics. Her comics are called Monster C, by the way. Ever since she finds out that he likes Monster C, and then whenever he finds out she likes Monster C, they bond over that. But she's still trying to keep her identity hidden that she makes these comics. There's a lot of plot twists. It's just a very, very beautiful story. I love the concept. One of the best books I've read in my life, hands down. After that, I decided to pick up another Rupi Kaur book called The Sun and Her Flowers. This one was good too. Her words in general are just so beautiful. This one had a huge chunk of her like immigration life in it, which I honestly can't relate to, but I appreciated the point of view on it. If you're looking for something more relatable, I highly suggest Milk and Honey. But if you're looking for another perspective of things, a brighter side of things, definitely Sun and Her Flowers. I rated this one 5 out of 5 stars too. I was highly anticipating my next book called With the Fire on High. This book is about this girl named Imani Santiago. She is a senior in high school, but she also has a 2-year-old baby. So you get to read a lot about her teen pregnancy experience. I've never read anything about that, so it was very, very interesting. I also got to read a lot of her Latin culture, a lot of her black culture. She's the same mix as me, black and Puerto Rican. So it was pretty cool to read about a girl with the same mix as me. She is in school, but she doesn't really know what to do after she graduates because she's torn between, do I go straight into the work field and take care of my daughter, or do I go to college and get a better education? She has a huge passion for cooking. So you're also reading about the details every time she cooks. It was a really good story. Nothing crazy happened, but it was still a 5-star book. The last book I read fully for this video is going to be the 13-Story Treehouse. I decided to dive back into middle grade. It's about these 2 guys that have a treehouse. They made it themselves, and it's 13 stories high, and it has like all these crazy rooms and everything, and it's probably the most random book that I've ever read in my life. I personally have read way better middle grade. Currently, I'm reading 4 Dead Queens, and I'm buddy reading this book with my friend Brianna. So this one is actually a murder mystery where 4 queens end up dead. Oh my god. Murder mysteries are not my thing at all. Like, suspense is not my thing, but this book is so good. I only have 1 chapter left. So that's my video. If you're reading anything currently, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next video.
But did you love me like I loved you?